So the first thing I'm going to do to get this flawless matte look Cameron Diaz is rocking in the mask, I'm just taking my Rimmel London 25 Hour foundation. And I love this foundation. I think they discontinued it and I bought it right when they did. So I'm like so obsessed with it. It's better than most, golly, why can't I think of the word, high-end foundations that I've ever tried. Like, it's so good and it stays on all day. I mean, I wore it to the rodeo. Like, I went to work and then I went to the rodeo, and then I went out and I came home and my face still looked like really smooth and flawless from the foundation. And it just, I was really good. I don't think this foundation is talked about enough, but I think they replaced it with the breathable foundation, so that one might be good. So I'll try it out after I'm done with this one. But anyways, I'm just concealing my eyebrows. I'm trying to make them thinner. I'm not going identical to her look in the movie, clearly. Like, if I wanted to be identical to her in the movie, I would have botten's not even a word. I would have bought a wig to look just like her. Well, I wouldn't look like her because our faces are completely different from each other. But I'm just saying that I would have gone through the extremes of buying a wig and everything. No, I just wanted to show you guys how to do the makeup and find a similar dress. And that's basically it. Sometimes I transform a little bit, but those are only when I have a lot of the props on me. I didn't have any wigs that look like hers. All the blonde wigs I have are either really long or they have like ombre at the top. So, and every time I found one that was similar to hers, it wasn't worth it. So I just decided to do my hair similar like her. So I don't think I look like her. And I know there's trolls out there who are going to be like, you don't look anything like Cameron Diaz. She was a fox and you're totally not. But it's okay because honestly, it doesn't bother me. Like, trolls will be trolls. But you just want to stick to neutral colors like I am doing right now. I just took this neutral palette from Maybelline and used that white beige-ish eyeshadow to wash out my lids because her makeup was very matte in the movie. So that's just what you guys want to go for. Like, her eyebrows were really thin, and I tried to make my eyebrows as thin as they could, but not too much. Now I'm just taking a taupe color from the palette, and I'm putting that in my crease in a rounded shape. And I'm just going to blend that out. And I'm also extending it towards my brow, in the middle of my brows a little bit, because you can see that shadowing on her eyes. I also wore blue contacts just to help the look a bit, but sometimes I feel in contacts, sometimes I'm not. And today wasn't one of them. But like I said, guys, I really want to recreate a lot of looks from the 90s. Like, I'm going to call like this series Women of the 90s. I'm even going to do Women of the early 2000s. I have so many looks in mind, and I can't wait to share them all with you. So as you can see, I'm just doing the same thing to the other eye, and I guess I can chat with you right now. I was obsessed with Cameron Diaz in this movie. She was a knockout. She still is, but this is like when like she first came out, pretty much. I'm pretty sure she had like a couple of other roles before this, or if not, this was her first role. I can't remember. But I mean, when I was a little kid, I thought she was like the most beautiful girl in the world. So it was really fun recreating this look. I really wish I had a wig though. It really makes all the difference, but it's okay. We're working with what we got. Now I'm just taking a black eyeshadow and lining my upper lash line because she did have a little bit of eyeliner there. I wanted to kind of create her jazzy look too, where she's wearing like that dark maroon lipstick. But I really loved this look that she was wearing and throughout most of the movie. So that's why I just wanted to do the natural, like neutral look. Natural neutral. So yeah, I have a lot of other good celebrities in mind. I'm going to do some modern looks too. I'm not just completely ditching everything, but if you subscribe to this channel, then you know I recreate a bunch of 90s looks. Like, this channel is very 90s and early 2000s based because that's just who I am. Like, that's what I live for. So if you subscribe to this channel, you're going to be seeing a lot of this. I'm sorry if you subscribe to for other things, but I do fashion too. If this is your first time watching this video, I do fashion and a lot of hair videos and Disney. So those are like my three muses in life: Disney, fashion, and the 90s and early 2000s. I don't know if that made sense, but yeah. So now I'm just adding a little bit of mascara because she didn't have tarantula eyelashes or anything. She just had regular curly lashes. I don't know, whatever. So I'm using the Peacock mascara, which dries out really quickly. I don't recommend it. And now I'm putting a lot of blush on because in the 90s, they were very blush heavy. Now this blush had a little bit of sheen to it, which I kind of wanted because she was sweaty in the movie. Because, I don't know, she was just trying to look hot for Jim Carrey. She was trying to seduce him, I guess. So I'm putting some on my nose just to look flushed, because I really do think she did have blush on, but at the same time she was flushed. It's hot outside. She was hot. She said she was a mess, blah, blah, blah. So I'm just putting a lot of blush on. So I look like I'm blushing. I look like I'm kind of sweaty. So that's the only thing that you don't want to keep matte. Just add a little bit of shine to your face so you look like you have that natural shine, like you really were kind of sweating, but it's a cute type of sweat, right? So now I'm just brushing that all over my face, and I'm taking Spice lip liner by MAC to get her brick red lip that I wear almost every day. Like, I feel most confident in this lip color, so I was really excited. And I'm taking Kylie Jenner's liquid lipstick in Ginger, and I felt like that complemented the look. And if you just like melt it around with your finger, then it's really matte like her lips are. So she has big lips too, and like good lips. So now I am rubbing it out, and my lips are gonna look really matte. And that's the makeup. So I can get into details about the dress. Sorry, I didn't have the wig, guys, but I tried to style my hair like hers as much as I could. She just looked like she had a natural wave with like 2 bangs in the front. So that's what I kind of did. Now moving on to the dress. I found this really similar dress to hers. I was obsessed with it when I saw it. It's from Dolly Girl Fashion. And I just was like, wow, this dress looks identical to hers. So if you just look on their red dresses section, you'll be able to find this dress. So that's basically how I recreated her look. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I look forward to recreating more looks from the 90s. Okay, bye guys. See you later.